I have a Husqvarna 2348 mower with 325 hours. I began to jump forward and at times wouldn't back up while mowing. I replaced the drive belt for the first time since new. It was worn but not broken or cracked. I purchased the mower at Lowe's but they do not stock the drive belt, and would be a special order part and I should allow 2 weeks. I took the drive belt number to my local mower shop and they sold me a belt with the same number that my manual listed. I installed the belt using the diagram in my manual but the problem still exists. The belt has come off twice while mowing just 3 minutes or so both times. I did notice that the mower only seemed to run full speed with no variable speed. It would jump forward but the reverse seemed okay. I also noticed that the transmission freewheel control wire would sometimes need pushing back in. Has anyone had this problem and could offer advice on a fix? Thank you, Steve.
Hi, my name is. Sounds like the belt is loose. The brake pedal is attached to a spring-loaded tensioner. If the pedal is not coming all the way back up or if the spring is not pulling the belt tight, it will slip. After getting the unit running, pull back on the brake pedal and see if the problem goes away. Let me know what happens. Thanks, Brian.
Brian. I will try your recommendation tomorrow. If lack of tension on the pedal is the cause of the mower jumping and the drive belt coming off, what is the fix? Can something be too tight, too loose? Thanks, Steve.
Most likely is too loose. Sometimes the pivot mechanism becomes bound with dirt or rust or maybe the spring popped off or broke. We can delve deeper once we know if the pedal trick works. Let me know.
Brian. I put the drive belt on and checked for play at the brake pedal as you suggested. There was no play in the brake pedal and the belt was tight on the pulleys. With the brake on and slack in the belt, all 3 pulleys turned freely. I did manage to back the mower out of my shop with a slight jerk at initial wheel movement. When I pressed the forward pedal, the mower lunged somewhat and the belt again came off the transmission pulley as it has each time. The mower might have moved 6 inches. I returned the mower to my shop and this time hoisted the rear wheels off the floor. After replacing the drive belt again, I had my neighbor turn the trans pulley by hand while I held the rear wheels. I would think if you turned the trans pulley that the wheels would turn, but they didn't. He turned the pulley more than a complete round and the wheels never attempted to move. The rear of the mower was raised about 20 inches. What are your thoughts? Thanks, Steve.
First, have you had the rear wheels off? Second, will the mower sit and run without the belt jumping off, engine running, brake off, drive pedal left alone? Third, are the transmission mounts loose? Thanks.
Good morning. I have not had the rear wheels off the mower. Yes, the mower will sit and run without the belt jumping off and the trans mounts are tight. Thanks for your help, Steve.
Unfortunately, I believe you are in need of a new transmission. You have an issue between the internal pump and the differential. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
Is it rebuildable and at what price? How costly is a new or replacement trans? Can the consumer perform the swap? Where can I get one? Thanks, Steve.
It is rebuildable, but the cost is the issue. It is somewhat labor intensive and you won't know what parts are damaged until it is opened up, so just trying to estimate rebuilding it can get expensive. The new ones are typically in the $700 $1,000 range, which is a bunch, but rebuilding can go higher. Yes, you can do it. You remove the belt, the drive link, the brake link, the neutral link, and the 4 mounting bolts. It will fall right out. You will have to contact your local Husqvarna dealer to obtain it.
Ugh. Can low fluid be an issue and what type does it take? I have not noticed any leaks. Steve.
Low fluid may be the cause of the damage, but if you haven't seen any leaks, which you probably would have changing the belt, I doubt it. These transmissions just aren't as tough as they used to be. I think the life expectancy is only about 500 hours anyway.
Okay. Thanks for your help. Steve.
You are very welcome.
I read that someone changed the tranny fluid in their 2348 to 50 weight. And it worked. What is your take on this? Steve.
I don't see that you have anything to lose and it would certainly be a cheaper fix. I have personally never tried it, so I cannot confirm or deny. Good luck.
I think I will try it. Does the tranny have a drain plug? What is the process? Thanks, Steve.
No, it does not. You will have to remove the vent and use a suction system or invert the transmission to drain it.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.